Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Joyous, and today we're going to be talking about how to increase your confidence. And I first wanted to bring up some reasons that you might be feeling insecure. Let's just first go into some reasons that you feel less than confident. First, we're trained to have conditional confidence through school, society, social media, and work. So, conditional confidence means like on the condition that you have created something or that you have gotten a good grade or like that you look a certain way or act a certain way or like you behave a certain way. We're trained to only have confidence when we know that we're fitting within some sort of um what's the word, some sort of book or social norm that people want us to fit into. Another reason that you could feel insecure or less than confidence is that your acceptance in childhood, especially, came from your performance, and maybe you messed up sometimes, and like you're human, and like you're still reeling from the mistakes that you've made in your past. And yeah, acceptance only came when you got a good grade, or like love only came when you scored on your soccer game or whatever. And yeah, you also only see, and then this is another thing, you only see people's highlights reels on social media. Like you only see when they have millions of followers and they're so successful at this one thing. And you're sitting here looking at them like, oh my God, like how do I get this? How do I enjoy this same experience? And you think that they just started, or like they're just naturally this, very popular, very successful, very vacationed person. And that could make you feel insecure that like you're starting with zero or nilch and you're trying to grow a following, or you're trying to, start a new job or start a new career, start a new creative career, especially. So, yeah, those are some reasons you could feel insecure. I'm really hoping that this audio doesn't come out very crappy. Anyway, the first step when it comes to increasing your confidence, and this is going to seem a little like the antithesis of the conversations that we usually have about confidence, is to slow down. Just slow down. You need to learn how to walk before you can run. Like, there is no reason for you to be rushing around trying to act confident at something that you barely know how to do or that you are just starting off at. Like, and confident, we're going to talk about how to increase your confidence when you're just starting off at something. But slowing down, only doing things, taking deep breaths, like a regulated nervous system leads to clearer decisions, calmer voice, and a steadier presence, Like if you're gonna sit around and like be moving fast, like you're not gonna get anywhere. Also, the idea that moving fast and breaking things like leads you to being reckless. Like going too fast leads you to being reckless. There's this idea from startup culture. Yeah, move fast and break things. That only works if you have the privilege of wasting time and resources to do something like that. That only works if you have the time and the resources in general to move fast and break things. When you're someone that does not have the resources to do, anything, move fast and break things, then you're not gonna go too far with this. And I feel like there's a difference between, moving fast, like, you could start posting like 20 TikToks a day. If that's sustainable for you, then that's sustainable for you. But, you know, I would say moving fast is like hiring an editor, like from even if you've made $0 and have zero followers, or like, investing thousands of dollars into a course or something that I don't know. I don't think investing in courses is really somewhere that gets you far a lot of the times. I just think starting off free and starting off slow and starting off with the resources that you currently have, unless you have the resources to invest in a course, then go invest in a course for whatever creative concern that you have. Go do that. No one's stopping you. But back to the regulated nervous system thing. Yeah, a regulated nervous system leads to clearer decisions, a calmer voice, and steadier presence. And here are some tips on how to create a more regulated nervous system as you're going about and doing the things that you do. You meditate, you take deep breaths, you journal. There's this thing called tapping, and you can look up tapping sessions on YouTube, like how to tap on different things that you are feeling in the moment. There's also like body scanning, so like grounding and like feeling in your body, how your body, like different parts of your body feels before or after you take an action. And also like walking in the grass, grounding yourself in the earth. That's something that's very helpful when it comes to how to actually regulate your nervous system. So having a regulated nervous system and slowing down is very important when it comes to confidence. The next step is to take action. Confidence isn't built before you act, but it's built after you act. Like confidence is not something that you gain before you go about your journey. It's something that you gain as you go on the journey. Like it's not something that you can really come to unless you have, you're confident. Like let's say you're trying to grow a following on, or you've grown a following on TikTok. Like you have a lot of followers on TikTok. You want to go over to YouTube, you can have some confidence about growing a following because you've done that before. But if this is your first time doing some sort of action or some sort of creative endeavor or like whatever, it's important to act. It's important to act as you and gain the confidence as you're taking action. A story that I like so much, and like, this is, I don't know, I'm at a mesoteric level right now when it comes to this idea, is Anna Delvey. Anna Delvey is someone, or Anna Sorokin. Anna Delvey is, I think, a great example. And I might do a video on her and like how she acted a little too much and she gained so much confidence during her time. But if you don't know who Anna Delvey is, she's a con artist, she's a scammer, who scammed like high society in New York for years. She was trying to build like this thing called the Anna Delvey Foundation, but she lied that she had like 40 million or 60 million dollars in her bank account from in Europe. Like her dad had some sort of fortune for her, a trust fund for her, and she lied about that. And like, but she was able to like live like a queen, like a real queen for, from what I understand, years. Like, scamming hotels, scamming people, like living in rich people's houses, and yeah, like there's just so much that you can learn from when it comes to Anna Delvey, because she's someone that I personally feel like she she was like manifesting like way too quickly. And I think her biggest manifestation is that she wanted to be famous. And I think she had to pay the price of moving too fast and breaking things by going to jail and like having a record and like being famous for being a con artist and a scammer. But now she's famous. She's on Dancing with the Stars. She's done the stuff. But yeah, acting. It's all about taking action. Like I can't imagine. First off, I would never take action to live the life that Anna Delvey lived. Like I was just, that's not. But like, can you imagine how much action and like how much confidence she had to have in order to scam all of those people? And like, she was so close to getting like a $40 million loan um, from like a bank in order to get this thing called the Anna Delvey Foundation going. I thought that was fun. I actually hope to see the Anna Delvey Foundation still take place. I think it'd be a great time. Um, but yeah, take action. Like it's not something that you can really build without doing this. And then one more thing I want to talk about is recognize that your lack of confidence is still confidence. Like you're very confident in your inability to do something. Can you imagine how it would feel if you took that confidence in your inability to do something and like switch it over? Like for me, I'm trying to do intuitive eating right now, and like I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. Like I just want to eat all the time, or like I'm craving something. Like I'm not hungry. I know I'm not hungry, but I'm craving something, and like I can't do this. You know? But what if I switched it over and I'm like, you know what? I can do this. This is easy. This is very simple. Like, I can actually, like, how would it actually feel if you were confident in the exact opposite way that you're currently resolved in? Because like, being unconfident or inconfident in something, it still means you're confident in your lack of confidence. Like, can you be just as committed to your success as you were to your self doubt? Like, you are committed to your self doubt. I hope you're not hearing this grass cutting right now outside of my window. But yeah, like being successful, Like, I want you to be as committed to your success as you are to your self doubt. And anytime you're in a mindset of like, I can't do this, I can't do this, like, just recognize, first off, be proud of yourself that you're so confident that you can't do this. Like, that's a crazy thing to be confident about. But it's still something like, I want you to be confident. I want you to be happy that you're confident in something. That is the first step, is like recognizing where you're already confident in. Is that you have a lack of confidence, you know? But yeah, that's my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And yeah, this is how to increase your confidence.